Week 8, the 49ers dominated their first matchup against the Seahawks. Can Seattle even the score? Find out next on Madden NFL 22.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gaudin here alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Seahawks in this matchup. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with it. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet it before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they're going to be hard to beat each and every ball game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, and he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Able to slither by. They'll get this up to about the 44. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. The Seahawks at 1-8 now on the year, and whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Back to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They got to like the way that they started this ball game.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Good footwork at the 30. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Conley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to lose yardage here. After one, 7-0, on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Conley. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. On 2nd down, Conley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15. Oh, he still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They go play action here on first down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on first and goal. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. They'll set up a throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can sustain.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Conley's got it over the middle. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Second down at 4. Back to throw. Complete here. It's Hyde. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Now a handoff up the middle. Conley has strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. First down now, but that clock rolling. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, There's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now back to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Looking to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. This will be caught inside the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this 1st half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw again. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And this one is right through. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And I can imagine the halftime discussions are about how can we improve the running game. They have not had success so far, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. But they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On second down now, Conley. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 59 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. They'll go with the option. Coming right. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
On first down, Conley dancing away at the 35. And he'll get it inside the 35. They'll keep it on the ground. Conley, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll look to throw. Wide open. And the ball's out. Hyde fumbled it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it looked like a good opening drive to start this third quarter, but ultimately it's going to be an unfruitful one as they give it away on the fumble.
Yeah, the way they were moving it, you figured they were in good position to take the lead, but they sure picked a bad time to be lackadaisical with the football. They wound up giving it away.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it's a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And Walker has it. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Three yards remain for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
I remember in pregame, when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers, a few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not he came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Here's a give up the middle. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across. Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line. Extra point attempt here still to come. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that was a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Conley, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Holding, offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Up the middle they go. Conley, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Caught here by Conley. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. It's a 6-yard run, leaves them with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now the Niners down on the scoreboard. A minute 39 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Freeman. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 2nd and 3. Back-to-back completions here to Freeman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus.